Where's Eric? Where are you, man, and who wants to know? The U.S. government, that's who. Like I read, by 1984, the government will have tracking devices on all of us. And after that, they're gonna jam electrodes in our brains so they can read our memories. Gundamn, U.S. government.
Gundamn, U.S. government? Without our government, you'd be stuck in Siberia now, sucking the juice from a rotten commie potato. Let me tell you something. If the U.S. government decides to stick a tracking device up your ass, you say thank you. And God bless America.
That voice cannot sing.
Zafo's voice was always synthesized.
Yeah, he was.
He would just, hey, Zafo, man, you gonna be playing tomorrow night? Hell yeah.
Hey, yeah, he did the Peter Frampton shit.
No,
he
freaking sounded like Roger Troutman, which I
yeah, but he was doing the Peter Frampton stuff.
Yeah,
where he's got the modulation.
Yeah, hell yeah. In the chat, I put the link to the new Syphil and Ollie one.
Oh my God, there's new Syphil and Ollie.
But we better get on with it.
Yeah, we gotta do the news. The news never fucking sleeps. Try to make me an honorary member of your garrison. You need a news guy. You need a guy there that's gonna tell you how the troops are doing.
Okay, here. This is how you can get it. Find the equivalent of Kyo and kill him.
Oh shit!
Are you serious?
Yes, I hate that bitch.
Damn.
And how do you want? Do you want to deliver it to you or something, or
bring his head to me? Why not?
Okay. I can do that.
Man, this fucking club is hardcore.
Yeah.
I'll put it on a stick and it'll keep out the Ewoks.
You're gonna put him on a pike? Oh my God.
It'll keep out the Ewoks. It'll be like, this is what happens.
You put him next to Lord Stark?
Why not? Oh yeah, by the way, to answer your questions way back when about who gets to be the stormtrooper who makes a kill, I wasn't even there.
Oh yeah, well he's the awesome stormtrooper, the only one that got a kill against the Ewoks.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you've never seen the website, guys, about the lone stormtrooper that was the only one to make a kill. If you watch Return of the Jedi, there's only one stormtrooper that kills an Ewok. All the Ewoks kill all the fucking stormtroopers.
That must have been the Daniel Boone of fucking stormtroopers, man.
Yeah, he's called the Forgotten Stormtrooper. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah.
Is that what it's called on YouTube?
Yeah, that's what they call him. There's actually a website devoted to the guy. Yeah.
Okay. So is it the lone stormtrooper?
The Forgotten Stormtrooper, I think.
The Forgotten? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll look that up.
Yeah, he's the only bastard to register a kill in Return of the Jedi. So
yeah, I call bullshit on that. That was bullshit. An entire legion of my best troops await them. Like, yeah, you got killed by rocks and sticks. Great job. That's terrible.
That training program must have really slacked due to the complacency of evil.
But always remember, in the sometime near future, your wife/hot girlfriend may die
of something. She may die of death.
She may die of death at sometime near future. Sometime.
Hey, Mr. Bushido, also thank you for watching the people versus George Lucas.
Yeah,
I know that you just watched it. Just like myself, you just watched it, I guess, today or yesterday.
I just watched it like a couple hours before.
Months ago, man.
Yeah, I remember you talking about it. I just want to make sure that everybody was at least on the same page with that. Chris, did you just watch it, or you saw it months ago too?
I was doing pat labor. I was not watching anything.
Well, fuck.
The last thing I'll leave you with, Mr. Bushido, is where's Wallace?
Where's Wallace?
Where's Wallace?
Where's Wallace Street?
If you ever watch The Wire, you'll get that joke.
Oh shit! The DRB moved. Oh, what's going on here?
DRB? What, remind me what that is?
That's the Democratic Republic of Beer.
Oh shit! Damn. Did they move out of the city, or did they?
No, they're still in Miami, but hopefully not in a hole in the wall like they were before.
Man, speaking of Democrats, man, anybody you know had a fucking meltdown after Romney
Oh yeah.
Oh my fuck, dude! It's like
I'm just glad this fucking
backlash
thing's
of.
on.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad it's over, and the next 4 years. Well, they got time to find another candidate that actually will be worth a damn.
And being in a swing state, I'm just glad the fucking mail is clean now.
Yeah. You know what though? I'm glad. What's funny is I'm glad that Florida didn't matter because Florida always fucking takes forever to get their fucking count in. And
the state's a fucking embarrassment.
Yeah, it's like Jesus Christ. When I'm looking at that map and we're the only state left that's not colored in.
And here's what I don't understand. Each of these counties have an election department. Mm-hmm. We don't have elections every goddamn day or every week or every month.
No, we don't.
They're like once a year, even
Yeah,
if you count in like the county and municipal stuff.
Yeah.
So if this is the one thing you have to do and you don't have to do this every single day and you have all this time to prepare, why can't you just do your fucking job when it's most important? Like, why can't you even do the basics of your job?
It's
probably because of money. It's probably they don't have. I'm not making an excuse for them. I got a feeling when it comes to like state budgets and county budgets and stuff, like the supervisor of elections, it's probably like one of the worst like departments to be in because
I don't doubt it. But even then,
the fact of that matter, because they're like, well, you guys only work like a day a fucking year or something like that.
Even then, as sparse as the elections are spaced out, during all of that time. Surely you have to find a way to get around those problems and work with what you've got and make contingency plans.
I mean, I think that would.
How do you guys vote now? Because like when I voted here, we have a situation where it's a computer and then it prints it out on a ballot next to you. When you go through and you like, it's exactly the way that the the little booklets they send you is done. So you go there and it's like it's a turning thing and kind of a little mousy type of deal with like a turn wheel, and you go here and then you click on there and like yes, no, whatever, blah blah blah, and then it asks you and then it lists like all the things that you voted for and it's like, are you good with this? And you're like, yeah, okay, I'm good with this, and then it prints it on a thing, but you can't like access the paper ballot, but you see it being printed and recorded and stuff. So I just know how they do it there now.
Dade, after spending all of that money on touch machines, junked them entirely.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Huh.
Fuck a duck, man. For real? Yeah. All that money. Wow.
Yeah. So now you have it's a Scantron.
Oh,
so
that's what I rock.
It's just all of the sheets. You bubble it in, and then you go to the scanner, and the poll worker there watches as you feed the pages into the scanner.
Yeah, that's how they do it in Orange County, Florida. Or at least the last time I voted there, that's how it was. Where you would put it in there, and it was a scanner. You have like a black felt tip marker that you fill it in with or something.
No, they just give you a pen, a black pen.
Yeah, they did it in Orange County. They did it as a black tip marker. So,
well, hopefully they do an in-depth investigation to find out why it takes us so fucking long to get this done.
Because Florida's full of retards.
Jesus, man. I'm just looking at that, and it's like, man, we're on the fucking East Coast. We got the vote earlier than the West Coast, and California's counted up, which is a much bigger state.
Even Hawaii was done before we were.
What the fuck, dude?
Hawaii never really counts. Like they're always just an afterthought because of they're 3 hours behind me. So
I'm ashamed to be a swing state, man. Fuck, be in it because we just can't.
We're not even a swing state. We're useless. I mean, this whole election is all about fucking Ohio.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Ohio was holding it down, man.
It's funny that we're the most useless state that has such a huge number of electoral votes.
It's amazing.
So Florida got like 29 or something like that.
29.
Damn.
That's
you're number one, of course, with 55.
Yeah,
there's a fuck ton of people here. That's why.
Yeah, if California can get this shit in on time, there's no excuse for Florida. None. But
even a state as dysfunctional as California can get their shit done. Why can't we?
I got this shit together, man. Fuck.
I will say though, I am glad that all of this state amendment nonsense, all of the bad stuff failed, including that religious freedom nonsense.
Thank God. It was like I could not.
It restored some of my faith in Floridians.
Thank goodness, man. I was glad to see that.
Until I read the next story about some guy being filleted by an alligator or something.
Jesus.
we had a weird one that was like you don't get a discount, or you get charged higher auto insurance rates if you have a lapse in coverage, like if you don't have like continuous coverage. It was a really bizarre amendment, and it was really weird because it didn't matter like if it was like you just didn't pay or anything. If you just ever had like if you didn't have continuous coverage, you would get paid. You would get charged like a higher amount on your auto insurance. And I'm just like, that's a little weird.
There's been times where I hadn't had a car to drive, so I didn't need.
No, I know. I'm saying it.
Yeah,
saying what
and all the amendments here were complete like right-wing nonsense.
It didn't go through. I mean, it didn't go through here, but I just found it as like a really bizarre proposition.
Yeah, we had a bunch of weird shit, and this was a fucking mess because you know how it is here in Florida, Paul, that there's usually referendums that are citizens petitions.
Yeah,
but this election there wasn't a single one.
Oh, wow.
All 11 of these were put out there by the legislature, and they were all right-wing. Almost all were right-wing bullshit. Like there was one that was completely unconstitutional, like that in not so many words said that you cannot be forced to participate in Obamacare. Total right-wing nonsense. There was another one to enshrine in Florida's Constitution that no public funds can be used for abortion, which is useless because there's already a fucking federal bill about that, the Hyde Amendment. That's been around since like for fucking ever, since like the 70s or 80s. So useless. Another political thing. Then there was this thing that was called religious freedom, which was just so deceptive. And this should be illegal to have these deceptively titled amendments.
Tell me about it.
That would have removed the prohibition against giving public funds to churches.
Yes, yeah, and they tried to make it sound like the way the advertisement I heard on the radio, they tried to make it sound.
They tried to make it sound like it's preserving religious freedom,
and it would stop soup kitchens and things like that. If this law wasn't put into place, then religious involvement with charities and stuff like that would also dry up, or it would affect them negatively. And it's like, oh fuck that! They've been doing fine. They've been doing fine so far without this amendment being in.
It was complete.
We had here was Prop 30, which was basically all the people making over $250,000 in the state of California.
Yeah,
they'd get additional like 2% income tax that would go to keep college tuition down.
And so that voted in the office, right?
Yeah, it went through. Yeah. So, but I'm sure all the fucking douchebag Hollywood people that sit there and say, "Oh, I don't have a problem with that," I'm sure they'll go, Now I only live like 2 months out of the year in California, and I live 10 months in my house in Miami, because it's what they all do. That's the one that irritates me about, like, I don't have a problem with taxes. Like, I was telling Chris the other day, I had to look on something on my fucking my payroll check the other day, and I just had noticed. I really don't notice this stuff, and I probably should since I'm a fucking accountant auditor, but I really don't. I've paid like $9,100 in just federal income tax this year, and but it's not a big deal. And I was just like, wow, that's a lot of money, but still, whatever. It's not a huge deal. But I get so tired of like the Hollywood people always sitting there saying, oh, well, we want to pay more to the state of California, but they're always tax evading here.
Speaking of which, are you ready to say goodbye to your porn industry over there?
Oh yeah, the condoms.
I couldn't vote on that because that was LA County. I mean, that wasn't me. So yeah, I guess that got passed, right? The condom thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's all gonna come here to Miami. Have even more porn than we already do.
They already said it was gonna just gonna triculate to other places, even other places in California. So not a huge deal to me. I can't even believe really they put that shit on the ballot, but whatever. It seems like kind of just a waste of time for me, to have on on a ballot type of issue. Usually when it's stuff like that, it's like make sure my garbage gets picked up and things like that. So
yeah, it's like wasn't that just some like fucking county ordinance? Why was that on that?
Yeah, well, I
guess they didn't want to. That way, the commissioners don't have to handle it directly, and that way it's like, well, we put it to the people.
Well, I guess there was. I had read there. I guess earlier, a couple months ago, there was like a syphilis outbreak within all of the porn people. I'm like, well, what do you expect? I mean, so that's why that whole thing came up. Is but I couldn't vote on it because that was LA County, not Orange County. So.
man is dead. Gundamn. Yeah, man. Well, turn it up, man.